Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, guys. What's up?
All right, so again, this came to my attention that I forgot to check the box office for the foreign markets, thinking that War of the Planet of the Apes was done, and was brought to my attention by Ron from JHU. So it turns out that the box office numbers had surged for War of the Planet of the Apes. We are now almost at 500 million. We're at 488,537,821. It's still making money because it was just released in China and Japan or whatever. So now it is a success, and already because of that, they had said yes, another one's in the works. So greenlit everything. We're gonna have another Planet of the Apes movie, although it's not necessarily what we think it is. It's not necessarily Planet of the Apes, where the astronauts come back because they want to milk this franchise as long as they possibly can. So we're going to have extra movies that never really existed in the first place. So I don't know what the
battle beneath the Planet of the Apes.
I don't even know what this. No, it's going to be just something totally.
I know.
I don't know what it is. Also, I mean, what I would consider bad news is that Alien Covenant also got a little money overseas. It's now at 240 million. Production budget, of course, was 97 million. And still making a little more money because of this little thing with China and all these other different things. And I don't know where it was released recently that just started making money. And Geostorm, which was considered a failure, and they were talking about how it's going to be $100 million loss or something, is starting to make money overseas. I mean, it just made overseas 113 million.
That's like something I'd rent. I tell you the truth. I saw the trailer about either when they first released it, and it's just it just doesn't look.
I know.
It looks like something they could have done for a James Bond movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, Chris, what did you hear about Ridley Scott? Anything?
Yeah, I was saying I don't think he's gonna have an easy time making movies now. Because apparently, even with what happened in China, Blade Runner has done terribly.
Oh, in China.
Terribly in China. It's completely failed even in China apparently as of right now. So yeah, that's gonna be, and that's really surprising too because I heard Blade Runner was really good.
So did I.
I've yet to see it, but yeah, it's not doing well.
I mean, here's the thing we're at, Chris.
Surprising.
It's still a failure. It was 150 million to make, and it's at 385, like 223 million, more than the production budget, but not enough to make back what it's lost, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But
they should have used a little bit more practical effects than what they did.
I don't know. And that's the weirdest thing. From people talking, my friends said they liked it. So I don't know what the hell to think, you know. But
I think it's probably a really good movie. It's just I don't think anybody had any interest in it. I think it's like you're making a sequel to that now. You know, it's like it's too late. How many years after the fact? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what this brings up?
Maybe 5 or 10 years after the original, I could see, but
this brings up another good point. We just found out recently that John Wick 3, because John Wick 1 and 2 was so successful, they're going to put that out in the theaters when all these movies are coming out in 2019 at the height of all this. Usually it's by itself, so it can grow. They don't care. They think that it's the contender to destroy big league movies now. That's going to be a weird. And now they even want to risk doing a Quantum Leap movie in the theaters. I don't know what the hell that's going to be either. Not even.
I could see.
People getting ballsy basically now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Keanu Reeves playing Scott Bakula's role. The more I think about it, I don't know why, but I do.
I don't know. People are getting ballsy. But what? You have any news?
I do. I have a couple of things. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll save the Star Wars stuff for the end because that could be it's not really too big of a spoiler, so I guess we could do it now because the other thing is something I really want.
Well, let me ask you a question before you go ahead and do that. Somebody said there was something weird about a Skywalker thing. Is that what you're talking about? That stupid rumor or no?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Something about Snoke is a Skywalker, or I don't know what the hell.
No.
Something stupid. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, don't pay attention to that. In fact, don't pay attention to any Snoke rumors anymore.
Okay.
Because as far as I know, they're all wrong.
Okay, good.
And we've all been wrong from the beginning.
Because the only person it could possibly be is if he's the one that made the mother pregnant of Anakin, which would make no sense.
Which would make him Darth Plagueis. But yeah.
Right. No.
So I don't. Yeah.
All right. Good.
But anyway.
What's up, Ben?
Yeah. No. You're good. It's just I wouldn't pay attention to any more Snoke rumors anymore. We're not going to find out who he is until 9, most likely.
Yeah.
But this is a very small rumor for Episode 8. It's not really a rumor because I'm pretty sure it's confirmed because of what it came out with. So if you guys don't want to hear it, stop watching now. Again, it's really not that big of a deal.
Okay, go.
So there was this piece of merchandise that apparently came out and it leaked online. I don't think it's available for sale yet, but I think it was like a glass or something that had a picture of Luke Skywalker on it.
Yes.
And the interesting part about it is it shows him with a lightsaber. And what it looks like is his original hilt from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, nice.
But it has a blue blade.
Yeah.
So his green lightsaber crystal may be gone. And now this is making me think about two things. One, there's the theory that's going around that potentially following the new rules for red lightsabers in Star Wars canon now, there's a theory that Kylo Ren, apparently after he did whatever he did to the Jedi temple that Luke was making, the theory is that he took Luke's green crystal in order to make it bleed. As per the new canon, the only way you get a red lightsaber is if you make a crystal bleed.
Okay.
So the theory is that potentially he took Luke's green lightsaber crystal and made that bleed, and somehow doing so caused it to crack, and that is why he has the lightsaber he has in The Force Awakens and presumably in The Last Jedi.
What would that mean, that has stuff on the sides, that weird guard thing, right?
No, that's just because the crystal's cracked and it's emitting too much energy.
Oh.
That's why his lightsaber is like that. And there are old designs of lightsabers in the new canon. You can have a lightsaber like that functions properly.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't look as jagged, but it still has the cross guards on it.
Okay.
The other theory, and this is the one I'm kind of hoping it is because it makes more sense. There's a rumor right now that in The Last Jedi, Luke is wearing a necklace that has a red kyber crystal within it, right?
Mm. Nice.
I'm thinking that maybe Luke made his original green crystal bleed.
Oh.
As maybe he was learning the dark side or something, and he made the crystal bleed. Because one thing I'm thinking of is in the old canon, he actually had a red lightsaber for a short time. He made a shorter, called a Shoto blade, that he used in tandem with his green lightsaber, and that lightsaber was red.
Oh.
So Luke having a red lightsaber is not unheard of, and it's not something that's like, oh my gosh, how could you? It's not something new. So
Right.
I'm wondering if maybe he did at one point, maybe he was learning to use the dark side, he made his original crystal bleed, and that's the red crystal that we see in this necklace, if that is indeed a kyber crystal.
Okay.
I think that would be kind of interesting. I know a lot of people think that that's Darth Vader's crystal that he had, with his lightsaber. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me because when Luke cut off Vader's hand, Vader lost his lightsaber. Yeah. And it was presumably destroyed on the Death Star. So, how did he get it?
Right. But then again,
these crystals aren't indestructible.
But then who found Luke's lightsaber, too? That's another thing, too.
Right. So that's an interesting, Luke having a blue lightsaber, it's probably going to confuse a lot of people because I don't think they're going to explain why he has a blue lightsaber all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I personally don't care. I was kind of hoping he would have a white lightsaber, but you know, oh well. So I thought that was kind of cool. When I saw it, I was like, wow. I was expecting him to either have a green crystal like his normal one, or he wasn't going to have one at all, which would have been fine with me. But it's kind of interesting.
That's very interesting. How are you doing, Suzy?
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
What's going on?
Do I sound a little better this time?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yep.
I got some new headphones.
Cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice. Did you go trick or treating for those headphones? Or did you have to buy?
Well,
what is that with the Halloween? Everybody's having Halloween parties before it's Halloween now.
That's what I noticed.
For days, it's like becoming like a week event. That's weird, right? I don't know.
My high schoolers had a dance.
I
get to ask them tomorrow what the dance was like.
Okay.
So.
Cool. I don't even know what I'm going to be following.
Is this an everything show?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Got a quick question. I just saw the Justice League trailers. 2 of them.
Okay.
I like so far. I hope we see a lot of Aquaman.
I don't even know if he's called Aquaman in this one. Is he? Chris? He's not called Aquaman in this,
yeah,
is he?
Chris.
You're asking the wrong person.
Right.
I could care less about this movie, to be honest with you.
Right.
I would be surprised if they called him Aquaman in this movie. I know that they are calling him Arthur Curry.
Yeah.
At least once. So.
That's his real name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
I'm more concerned with Thor Ragnarok because my thing is, and maybe Chris, you could explain this to me. The last we left Asgard, wasn't Loki posing as Odin?
Yes.
So when did Thor go to Asgard and become like the king? Or is it not like the... Because I know they changed things. Like, didn't he go to Doctor Strange and said, like, my dad's missing, blah, blah, blah? So, like, and I thought he was supposed to fight Hela on Earth. And they changed that. So now, I don't know, I saw a scene with Thor on the throne, and then Hela goes up to him, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Do you know, Chris, what the hell's going on?
I honestly don't. I'm waiting to see it myself. I haven't really been keeping up with the spoilers with this movie.
Yeah.
All I know is everybody who's seen it has really loved it.
Yeah.
So far. So I'm pretty excited. I actually forgot that was coming out soon. I thought it was later in November.
Yeah, this week. We are in November this week. It's going to be, I guess. That fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they changed the actual mythos, that's why I don't necessarily identify with it. Because I know the actual mythos of Thor and Asgard, so I'm not real excited about them changing that.
Well, they did that. They did that a long time ago in the comics too. That wasn't something new for the movies.
And they also did something in the comics totally because now I guess the planet that they're on a planet called Asgardia, and the place is. I mean, I don't know what the hell that's about. You know, I don't know what the hell. It's something Asgardia. I don't know what that is. Unless, you know what? I don't even want to know. But anyway, I'm looking forward to Thor. You know,
I'll have to get up to speed on this stuff.
I saw a horror movie today. Wish Upon.
How was that?
It was in the theaters in July. I really liked it. Me and Sharon. It's about this Chinese wish box that's cursed that you make 7 wishes and 7 people die and then they get the soul of the person. It was actually really good, and there's supposed to be another one, but really good movie actually. I enjoyed it. That's rare. Just like, you know, and another thing too. Did anybody know that Jeepers Creepers 3 was freaking on TV today? I was watching that shit.
No.
And I'm like, why is this on the Sci-Fi Channel? Like, it just came out like 2 weeks ago, right? It was on. I'm watching it. And I'm like, what the hell?
Wait a minute. I just remembered something.
I could not believe that it was on TV. Chris, did you know that?
I had no idea, to be honest with you.
It was just a shock. And I was trying to see if I could tape it because, again, I missed 8 minutes of it. And I hate going into a movie and I miss, you know, but I'm like, Everybody's running around with guns. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the first 8 minutes of the movie. How is it starting like this? And they're all like going to fight this thing. I'm like, this thing just started. And I'm watching. It was actually pretty good, what I've seen of it. But then Walking Dead came on, and I'm like, oh, I got to just Rick's on, so the hell with this. And I cut away, you know? Which, got to tell you, Walking Dead, I'm sorry, you're not winning me over with this. I know they're spending a lot of money for, like, weapons and battles, and I don't really care about that. I don't care about machine guns for an hour shooting. No, that's always sort of and it's like, Rick's like, you're going to go over there, and I'm going to go over here. And we're going to go. It's like, who cares? And, like, it was just, they did this thing in the beginning that annoyed me, Chris, and Ben and everybody. They try to do these artistic crap, like the director, and it's like, they go like this. They start off with Rick's face. It's like this. And then they show, like, Daryl's, which like, and they show, like, you know, Ezekiel, and he's like, you know, and Carol's like, and Morgan's like, you know, and it's like effing, you could see the nose hairs in their nose. And then I'm like, why the
3D?
I'm looking at Sharon, I'm like, I guarantee you this is something that they can make fun of on Saturday Night Live, like, very easily. And then they do this stupid jumping around that they don't explain, oh, hey, they split into, like, 3 groups or 4 groups. And 1 minute Rick's going down this building and you're getting confused. You're like, are they all together or are they not? They're totally different. And I didn't even know what the hell was happening. I just seen blah, 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 blah. And then the funniest thing is that guy what? That guy that's what's the guy's name that recruited them? What's the gay guy's name that recruited them? What's his name?
Aaron?
Yes. His significant other, like his boyfriend, whatever, right? The guy that was always like a wimp and everything, is always like a wimp, whatever. All of a sudden, he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like this. I'm going in. He's like, no. And he's going like, ah! And it's like, what the hell is happening? Like, when did he become like Commando? And he's going, he goes, it's like, of course, it just made no sense. And then they brought the guy Morales back from season 1 of Walking Dead. It was like, what the hell? So I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, Rick screws up, and it was like he does something stupid, and I was just like, whatever. It's not for me. It's not for me. All this, it's got to have action, but it's got to have story, you know? It can't be like just old budget. There's like hardly any walkers, and it's. I was like, how do they never had this amount of guns in like 6 seasons. Now all of a sudden they got unlimited ammo. They're shooting for an hour. You understand? For an hour. They're like, they're behind the cars, like, and they're not even reloading. And it's like, where did they get all these weapons all of a sudden? Like, they're using everything for this one battle. Like, what happened all of a sudden? So it just boggled my mind. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I was on my phone. I'm like, oh. And then the stupid mini-sode about Rick's weapon, the red machete. Like, I'd rather see an episode about his socks. I really don't care. Like, do you care about Rick's one weapon that he uses out of 27? Not really. So they lost me. Walking Dead, they lost me. It's getting uninteresting now. It's not interesting at all.
Maybe that's just it. They're trying to turn it into Lost.
I don't know what the hell happened. I'm lost. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, whatever. That's
was there a ghost monster? Was a guy named Locke walking
and
around?
even them trying to explain on Talking Dead why they didn't shoot Negan right away. That makes no sense to me either.
You know, it was funny because I said that when I was watching, because I missed the episode last week because there was a pay-per-view on, a WWE one.
Right.
And I was watching it tonight, and I was like, he's standing up there for a good 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Anybody in their right mind would have shot him and killed him. And then Hardwick is like, well, guys, it wouldn't be a show that way. And I'm sitting there like, no, idiot. How about he doesn't step outside in the open?
Right.
Like, bad directing, bad writing, change the set. I don't know. Like, what?
If they killed Negan wouldn't that make everything in chaos and it'd be so much easier to deal with everything? There'd be no egos. Rick wouldn't have his moment taunting him.
But they could have killed everybody up there. Like those machine guns, right? Easily picks all of them off before they can do anything.
Right.
All the lieutenants, Negan, they're all dead. So then what happens?
Right. And he didn't shoot
You
one of
drag
them.
Negan's body behind a car, friggin' Troy style, like friggin' Hector, and you drive it around to all the saviors. I'm like, yeah, we killed them.
But then why couldn't they kill him afterwards? He's like, it's not about you. Oh, fuck that. Go kill Negan. It's like, really? Kill the son of a bitch. You know,
I questioned a lot of decisions that they made in these 2 episodes.
Me too.
Like friggin', they surrendered. We shouldn't kill them. No. These people are savages. You kill every single one of them because you know that if this situation was reversed, now they wouldn't have done the same thing.
Look at when they didn't kill the governor and the governor came back. He's like, F these people. Right?
Right.
Kills Herschel and everything, right? Screw that.
And then they got Homeboy in the closet there. Friggin', they could have shot him 700 times.
What, today's
episode?
Like,
no, we're going to take a prisoner. And I'm like, you're a
episode, right?
idiot. Like,
the guy that peed himself tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Jesus, what are you doing? Like, what the? No, and you know what? It turned out he fucked up.
Yeah.
He fucked up. Like, totally. Like, and now we got a rift now because, you know, what's her name? Tina? She's like, well, I know you're going to tell Maggie. Tara. She's like, I know you're going to tell Maggie, but I'm going to tell Rick. It's like, oh, who's bigger now? Oh, look out.
But like, if you tell Maggie, she's going to be like, oh, yeah, this is one of the guys who follows the guy that bludgeoned my husband's skull in.
Yes.
So I think we should probably kill him.
Yes.
Like, you know.
Yes. That's the way it's supposed to be until the writers get involved. And they're like, oh, no, naturally it's in the art. But even, you know what the best thing, too, was? Morgan was like the Terminator. Dun, 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 dun. He's like... I'll be back.
Morgan's the best character in the show now. Like,
he was like this, and he was going to shoot everybody. Then he comes out and he sees all them prisoner, and he's like, "What the f are you doing? Like, that's not part of the plan." He went to shoot the guy. The guy's like, "Hey, I know you," and he's like, he went to put the gun at his head, and he's like, "We can't. That we're not like. What are you talking about? That's not the plan." Just like Father Gabriel screwed up last week. That's not the plan, dude. That's not the plan. 2 guys already. Father Gabriel screwed up last week, and then Jesus screwed up this week. They can't go with the plan, man. What the hell? But Morgan was Terminator. He should be, you know what? Put him in the next Terminator. Because he was freaking Terminator in this one. It was like a damn video game. Like,
he literally killed like 17 people.
It was the greatest thing I've seen tonight. That was the only thing. The other guy got me sick. We will go and not one of us will die. I am the tiger and kiss my ass. We're going to go. And it's like, shut the F up. Shut up, Ezekiel. Shut the fuck up. The other guy's got an axe that you would never be able to carry in your fucking lifetime. It's like fucking World of Warcraft fucking axe. That's like 1,000 pounds. You go boom, and it's just like, ugh. It's like there's no such axe like that.
I'm still looking for the explanation about how Shiva knows who's on her side and who isn't.
Right? Would she smell? Do they smell different? They have a different
like you're a tiger. Like other tigers, I can buy that, you know. But like humans. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe Ezekiel, sure, I can get that because tigers can imprint on people and whatnot, that's fine. But random guy in the forest, like, probably gonna be on her menu.
Joe, you explained to me last season, the finale, right? How the fuck is anybody distinguishable where you know who is in what fucking group, seriously? Like they're all shooting like they know who the fuck they're shooting at, right? Like even Rick, it's like, ugh! Like do they wear like a purple outfit or do they wear?
It's like Rick, that was Bill. Oh
yeah,
shit!
I know. Why don't they have a mistake? Like they're all like professional assassins. Like they know, like that guy in the blue shirt is not their group. Like, how would you know that? You don't know all the communities. Did Rick study a thing on the internet on who's in Ezekiel's group and who's in the Hilltop and who's this? How the fuck do they know who's in each other's group that they just know who to shoot at? That makes no sense.
You know what they should do? They should show like one of the saviors, like nobody's paying attention and he sees that like they're getting destroyed. And then he just like flips sides. He's like, "Yeah, I've been with you guys since season 2." Like,
the guy should go to Alexandria, grab Rick's shirt out of the drawer, and just, like, where is it? Like, "Hey man, Alexandria Maine. Look, when you I was gonna cut your lawn last week. You remember?" Like, yeah, okay. And fucking Negan, I don't get him either. And you know what gets me? Father Gabriel is gonna be in that fucking thing for like 5 episodes. Yes, what? Yes.
Patient 6 has gone on the loose to find Sam.
Oh, you're talking about General Hospital. Yeah.
Of course, I got bored.
I know, but we're not bored. We're excited about talking about things.
Dead people don't thrill me.
Oh.
There are some people that actually walk around that seem like they're that way.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
So.
We got Rick.
Well, then let's move on to a topic that we know Suzy will like. Right. I have a story that I've been meaning to share on here.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's within the, because she said she likes Godzilla. So
okay.
Yes,
so we got probably some of the best news for King of the Monsters that I think we've got since news has been coming out. This is probably one of the best ones, other than like Ghidorah and Mothra. So the director was giving this interview. This was like a couple of days ago. And they got on the topic of like, oh, is Godzilla's design going to be different? And he was like, yeah, a little bit, you know. He was like, I'm not really involved in the design for those 4 monsters. I'm designing the other ones.
Wait, what?
What?
Yes. So apparently, we now have confirmation that Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah are not the only monsters in this movie.
Holy Gigon and fucking Mecha Godzilla and fucking Megalon and fucking Hedorah and everything.
No. I think they're all new monsters.
Oh.
Because he said he was designing them.
Oh. Well, that might be good. But wait a minute.
I'm pretty happy about this.
Well, wait a minute. They're not turning Ghidorah into a good guy, right?
He said that he's not involved in the design of those 4 monsters.
I know, but they're not going to turn him into a good guy, right?
No.
Okay.
So there are allegedly, I think it's confirmed because this is coming from the director's mouth, but allegedly there are more than those 4 monsters in this movie.
That's hot. That's freaking spanking hot, man. That's great. That is very interesting.
Now, you might count that as a spoiler, but I don't because the director said this live on I think it was a podcast or something. So.
Are you happy, Suzy?
I'm excited.
There you go.
I love new monsters.
There you go, man. You did it, Chris. Took the attention away from Walking Dead and still made it interesting. There you go. There you go.
That's what I do.
How many times was Sam kidnapped, by the way, that Jason's got to save her, right? Come on.
This time she's
Jason Morgan.
The real Jason.
I know the real Jason. I know. Steve Burton, I know.
I'm
Damn
excited.
It. That's cool.
Although everybody saw him jump from the skylight, so that was Friday's episode.
He just came back, so whatever.
I'm excited. Oh! Don't pick on me.
I didn't pick on you. Who said I pick on you?
I've been watching General Hospital. I've been watching this since I was 12, so there you go.
All right. Very good. I didn't say anything. I know what you're talking about. I watched it too. So.
I'm a faithful fan.
All right. So, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, Quantum Leap. Anybody excited about that or no?
Are they making that a movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's Scott Bakula in it?
I don't know.
Well, we need to find out.
We just found out they're making a movie. We don't know anything about it.
I wonder who's going to play.
Well,
now I'm having a brain fart. I forgot his name.
That's all right. I mean, I don't know what the hell is happening with that. I know they just announced it at the Comic-Con today in Los Angeles.
Okay. Well,
so
I hope Scott
people are losing it. Oh, also we have some box office news to report. The new Animeville made $749 this weekend, and no, I'm serious.
I know you are.
I'm serious. Yeah. Oh yeah. They decided, hey, because of the Weinstein thing, let's just put the movie out in 10 theaters and see what happens. And yeah, $749, and they made $74 on the internet from it. So I
reiterate, woo!
Congratulations, Animeville 12. Now we can go along with Amityville 13 and 14, which are already made. Thank you. Thank you now. Thank you for getting that out of the way. Thanks for getting that out of the way for us. Yeah.
They're not canon.
They are canon. They are canon for now.
Are you sure they didn't have
They're canon until someone else shoots the cannon. They're canon.
I don't believe they're canon.
They're canon.
I'm a naysayer.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Oh, like that song? Girl, you know it's true?
No, I was talking about Kurt Angle, but all right. Chris knew what I was talking about. Damn.
We do have one other story that, like I told you before, and that you're not happy about it.
Yeah.
Allegedly, there's I don't know if this is a leak for the casting or if it's just like someone they're looking at right now, but I heard a rumor that Riz Ahmed might be playing Cletus Cassidy / Carnage in the Venom movie, which has begun shooting. So there's no turning back now. They've begun filming this movie.
Was that your stomach?
What?
I heard that weird
That was you! Coming from you!
That was me.
Oh, from
you? Yeah, I had a little spooky door noise. I figured that would add emphasis.
Oh, I was just making noise like I did it. No.
Oh, he's breaking the
So now Venom officially sucks. Right?
Well, it's not confirmed yet. I mean,
how long does it need to be confirmed?
So we gotta wait for our first trailer, and then we can confirm that it sucks.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's movie logic.
I guess, right? Yeah.
I mean, they could always stop production for some reason, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're filming now, so
yeah, they can be like, work it out, get out.
It is cool though that Venom is apparently going to be motion capture.
This guy, we lost a guy. Could Jack Black be Carnage, please? Thank you. It's like,
yes, that's what I keep waiting for.
Wow.
I was kind of hoping it would have been Matt Smith, like we heard the rumors.
Right.
Yeah. I was hoping. But...
Until he got picked up for 2 more seasons of The Crown.
Yeah.
So now he's going to be 4 seasons of The Crown. That's happy birthday, Matt Smith, by the way.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
35.
Happy birthday.
It's 35. 35.
Oh, maybe he can play. I for some reason was thinking he could play Chameleon.
Yeah, well, maybe he could be in like Underworld 7 or something.
The TV show that they're making.
Well, you know what? The thing is on now, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. I didn't even see the other one. I usually, because my friend Denise has yelled at me because we used to always go see it in the movies like every January or whatever. I missed the last one before this one that just came out. And I know they're both a success. So I got to see 4 and 5. But I turned the channel and I see freaking Charles Dance in 5. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't he in another one and he died? I'm like, I don't know. So now
that was Bill Nighy or whatever his name is.
But wasn't he in one? Because the other one was in it too from friggin' Sherlock. I think
I don't remember Charles Dance because I saw the 4th one and that wasn't that great, but he wasn't in that as far as I remember.
Wasn't he in like 1 or 2? You sure?
No, he wasn't.
Why did I think he was in it? I don't know. And then the other one, the woman from like Sherlock or something. She's like a big vampire too. At first I thought it was Eva Green. I'm like, no, that's not Eva Green. It's somebody else, whatever. But all right, so I got to get caught up with Underworld 4 and 5. Yeah, and even though there's a TV series, there's going to be another movie anyway, though. So
yeah,
really, I didn't know they had one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. It'll just come out in January.
So
be
who's
number
going to
one.
play the female lead in that?
Don't tell me who characters are because I didn't say the last two. Don't spoil it for me. I don't know.
No, I'm just asking you a question because I don't know.
I don't know.
I did watch
Kate
some of the
Beckinsale's
movies.
still probably in it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm telling you right now, the fourth one was like mediocre at best. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw it at the cinemas, and it's like, okay.
And they never really did a successful. I mean, only in that universe is the Lycans, which are werewolves and vampires, but there's no like Dracula. No Dracula. There's no There's no Frankenstein monster, right? In it.
No, but there are actual werewolves in the third one.
The third one is a prequel, right?
Yeah.
But they're Lycans. They're called Lycans.
No, they're actually werewolves. Like there's a difference between them. Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, that's what I.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In the third one, they explain that Lycans are like an offshoot of werewolves, and the difference is that if you're a werewolf, you can't turn back into a human. Like you're stuck as a werewolf.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
The origin of the Lycans is like a massive werewolf.
Okay, so scratch that. I saw 1 and 2, and I didn't see 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, Denise, somewhere you're out there.
3 is not that bad, actually. No, I like 1, 2, and 3.
I know why I didn't see it, because she wasn't in it. That's why, right? Or she was in it?
Yeah, she's not in it. Well,
that's why I don't
actually,
want to see
she is, but it's like stock footage.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it originally, because they're like, let's see what happens without her, and it's like, oh.
But it's actually really good, because Michael Sheen's character is the main character. And he is actually one of the better characters, so much so that when he dies in the first one, it's actually kind of upsetting.
Right. Okay.
When you see it.
Okay. So, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, did you watch Stranger Things, or you're not into that?
I did.
Stranger Things 2? You watched the whole thing? Dude, how great was that?
I liked it. There was only one thing I didn't like about it.
Putting a creature in a freezer?
No, that was funny.
But why was that in the freezer? I'm still trying to figure that out.
To preserve it.
Yeah.
For what?
For selling that to science and becoming like Nobel Prize winners.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay.
That's what they wanted to do.
Oh, well, I just didn't understand it, but okay.
I would have done the same thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Except I probably would have put it in a cooler because I don't want that with my food.
What bothered you? What bothered you about it?
I'm sorry. I did not like that episode where she went to Chicago.
Me neither.
Good. I'm glad.
Me neither, dude.
I was watching that and I was like,
this sucks.
This is like, I feel like I'm out of the series right now.
This is like Woodsbury episode. And I'm like, where's Rick? So I'm watching this and I'm like, is this supposed to be to get out of the town for like Stranger Things 5? Because I wasn't feeling it.
This is pretty much only that episode pretty much only thing it did was teach her, to focus on.
That was like a spin-off that nobody wanted.
Yeah.
Like the sisters and
like
shit.
If you notice that Gail, who could cause people to see things, it was just their way of saying or showing for her to be taught, focus on your anger and use the anger and
whatever. I didn't like it at all, though. I agree with Chris 100%.
I remember watching it, and I don't know if maybe I don't want to spoil it, but I don't know if it was maybe the ending from the one before that, because that ending for the episode before that.
Spoilers, people. Spoilers for Stranger Things too.
Yeah.
Right when the friggin' demo dog came out of the hole in the Hawkins lab.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah.
And then it ended, and I was like, okay. And then the next episode started, and I was like, I don't care. Right. I don't care about these people.
Right.
Let's go back to the other place.
She's putting lipstick now. What the hell? This one's a punk rocker from the 80s. Oh, shit.
And then they were like, she was like, oh, we got to